What's up, y'all? Good morning. And let me see. So I want to speak on this whole Cardi B Offset thing. Um, so first and foremost, what she did was absolutely equal. Um, and I'm be honest with you, I don't really think she cheated on that nigga for real, for real. I just think she said she did because she knew it was gonna hurt that nigga's soul, and I endorse that. Um, some people don't understand how messed up the things they are. Some people don't understand how messed up the things they do actually are until it gets done to them. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, whether she did it or whether she didn't do it, I enjoy the fact that he is somewhere squirming and trying to cope with the fact that she is serious about moving on. Now I don't know if she gonna move on for real, but at this point in time, I mean, shit, it seemed like she's standing on business to some extent. So whether she cheated on that nigga while she was pregnant or not, hey, more power to her. But more specifically too, for y'all people that's saying, "Oh, well, she's a terrible person for allegedly cheating on this nigga while she was pregnant with his child or whatever." I want to remind y'all and put into perspective that she was his wife, and as important as y'all try to make being pregnant and have a baby, seem in a situation like this, he knew that he impregnated his wife and still went out to cheat on her. And I'm pretty sure she's been pregnant 3 times. I'm pretty sure that he's cheated at least once for every other child or whatever. And she just sat there and took it. So the fact that it seemed like so many of y'all are having this adverse reaction to, oh my gosh, she was pregnant, she cheated. Okay, the nigga went out and cheated on his wife while she was pregnant. And let's be for real. He poses the same risk or the same threat to that woman and that child that a random man that she would be having sex with could pose to her too. And y'all just make it seem as if one is going to be better. But the fact of the matter is that this man is out there fucking other women, whether he's using protection or not. He still runs the risk of bringing this, a disease or a virus or whatever home to his wife and his unborn baby. Um, which is the exact same risk that Cardi B would be having if she was out having sex with men that are not her husband. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what that goes down to. And a lot of y'all men, y'all love to be objective and say, oh, well, men are more logical. Logically speaking, if he cheated on her while she was pregnant and she turns around and cheats on him while she's pregnant, that's literally one for one. I don't give a fuck about cheaters. I don't cheat myself. I don't have no room for understanding when it comes to that. So I don't agree with cheating at all. So I do agree that, cheating is wrong in and of itself. However, if you as a man are the husband and you go out of your way to cheat on your pregnant wife instead of keeping your ass at home and supporting your wife that you impregnated, I don't have no sympathy for you if she turn around and cheat on you, even with your fucking baby in her stomach. You did shit that deserved the outcome that you got, and I don't have no sympathy for the nigga. If you as a man have done that to a woman that you got pregnant, whether it be your girlfriend, your wife, your fiance, and you cheated on her while she was pregnant, chances are, if she cheat on you, I'm going to agree with that 100% because that's what the fuck your actions cause. Again, all y'all talking about, oh well, don't cheat back, just leave. Mm, I think that we're being a little too unrealistic, right? I mean, that's optimal, right? Just leave. If you want to cheat on someone, just leave. But at the same time, sometimes motherfuckers need to learn their lesson, and don't everybody give a fuck about karma. Nobody is obligated to believe in karma or to believe in what goes around comes around. But I also want to remind y'all that if somebody does quote unquote believe in karma or what goes around comes around, who's to say that doing what she did is not his karma and what he put out coming back to him? The fact of the matter is, it is a one for one exchange as far as shit that he did that he should not have did, and shit that she did that she should not have done, nor had a reason to if he had not did what he did first. Um, so yeah, it's disgusting optics. I'm not gonna say that it's not, but at the end of the day, if that man hadn't stepped out on his pregnant wife to cheat, she would have never had a reason to do this. So, but actually, this is not really the real topic of what I want to speak on. I just had to get that out the way because I enjoy seeing a lot of y'all with the fake whack ass outrage. But really, what I want to address is him saying that she was his baby mama, which lo and behold is actually kind of true. But at the same time, it's kind of funny to me how a man that became a husband and made a woman his wife was quick to reduce her down to just being a baby mama. After making the alleged epitome of commitment that men can make to women to show that we're dedicated and loyal and we love them, whatever, i.e., marriage. It's telling to me how quick he was quick to reduce her down to just being a quote unquote baby mama. I don't know, something about that just because I'll say it all the time. A lot of married men will cheat on their wives for the quote unquote whore or for the free woman, so to speak. After wiping up the woman, the quote unquote pick me woman or the conservative woman or the good girl, so to speak. Especially for optics, because they don't want to be out here looking stupid because they wiped the hood hoe or they wiped the hoe, so to speak. But if you look at it, Cardi B was a stripper. I don't know if she was, like doing, selling pussy, or whatever. I don't know. I don't necessarily care. But my point is, she definitely fit the aesthetic of a quote unquote free woman or a quote unquote whorish woman. And she ended up getting wiped, which doesn't really fit with a lot of the stereotypes that men like to put out there about women. But more importantly, too, it also kind of reinforces the fact that there's no real aesthetic that a woman can have that will guarantee that a man won't cheat on her. You could be the good girl and your man will wipe you for sure, but then he'll still risk said marriage in order to cheat on you. And clearly, you can still be a quote unquote whore, freeish woman, be sexually sound, and have great sexual prowess and be able to please your man, and in all the different ways that the man would want. Um, what they be saying, lady in the streets, freaking the sheets, whatever that is. You can definitely epitomize that dichotomy, and a man will still choose to cheat on you, even if you're pregnant. So women, if you're watching this, if you want to be conservative because that's what you want to be, fine, be that. If you are more of the free woman, dressing and being yourself, or whatever you want to call it, the for lack of a better term, I'm really just contrasting like the whole Madonna horror complex or whatever. If that's your aesthetic and that's what you want to be, okay, fine, be that. But don't think that there's a certain aesthetic or that there's a certain way that you have to be in order to try and get a man to not cheat on you, because clearly we've seen plenty of examples where these good women, like with Derek Jackson, will get cheated on despite the fact that they're holy and they go to church and they present themselves one way. And clearly, in a situation like with Cardi B, we see that niggas still don't be doing right because you can be aesthetically, what attracts a man and all that, and then still conform yourself to being a wife, and a motherfucker will still cheat on you even when you're pregnant. So just keep that in mind. There is no permanent aesthetic that you can project or have that'll keep a man from cheating on you. The only way a man will not cheat on you is if he wants to be faithful and wants to maintain the dedication that he agreed to with you.